Everybody, welcome back to another edition of Niter Tales. It's been a long time coming. This time, I got the one and only, the HR, the queen of AK, queen, the one and only. Finally, good to have you on here.
It's good to be here.
We've been trying to do this for a while because, like, I did one with Mad Chatter and MacGyver.
Yeah.
And Gecko.
Yeah. That's a big portion of the crew for sure.
And today, everybody's probably wondering what game are they going to play. It says Aladdin Airline. And for you, we chose. You said you played this as a kid.
Yes, as a young child, I played Lion King all the time on the Nintendo, and it's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
I know it was really tough.
Yeah, it's shockingly hard for those old school controllers that have like two buttons. They really did a good job at making it difficult. So
we'll have fun with this, and then just chill, talk about like all kind of stuff. And without further ado, let's get going for everybody.
All right. See, and I don't even play PlayStation, so.
Any button. Usually, like X is like confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on. Yeah, it's already on Lion King, so.
All right.
Which it was there. Okay. So they have different versions on this game. Play, continue, watch.
I guess just play. That would probably start it over, I'd assume.
Let me see. There's an option. Hit the square button.
Square button.
Because they do have a feature where you can skip forward if it's something that's too crazy. Like, this game is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Settings?
See, back
no,
they did not have...
The Pride Lands, was that the first level?
Pride Lands is the first level.
Okay. Yeah. Difficulty, normal, music on, sound effects.
I think it's the first. Yeah, that's the first level.
Okay.
So back. Okay.
So we'll go...
I don't remember the last time I played a PlayStation.
What does it say when you...
should I just play?
Yeah, just play. And
it's very familiar.
It gives you the retro feel, too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, look at those beautiful graphics. Amazing.
It stars.
I honestly... So, okay, which one is like A and B in it? Okay, wait, jump. Okay,
so
there we go. Yeah.
And then, is there anything else you could do?
Literally no.
Jump and roar, that was it?
Yeah.
I remember roar doesn't work on these guys.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I forgot about that. Oh my god, no, this is so bad. Okay.
All right, so.
Oh no.
Just bringing you back. So, what was the first console you remember playing as a kid or having?
We had like the. Why won't he knock over? Oh, do I have to roll into him? I think I have to roll into him.
You're teaching me something because I played this. I did a video on here and I was struggling. I just avoided them because they were.
I know, but you usually. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna remember. I was like 7, 8 years old when I played this game.
So, did you have this on Genesis or Nintendo?
Nintendo.
Gotcha. Was that your first console you owned?
We had a. Oh, I forgot about that thing. We had also like the
Oh, so that's what you do. Flip them over with the screen. The roar. You had a Nintendo? Super Nintendo?
Yeah, Super Nintendo. Yeah, we actually had it in we had this like 94 Suburban as a kid. And it was a Green Bay Packer player's wife's old Suburban that we got from them when we lived in Wisconsin. And it was like a lot more, it was a nice little Suburban. And it had the Super Nintendo in it. What? How did you...
Yeah, that's so annoying. It feels so weird too. I know porting an older game into the newer consoles is a little challenge in its own self. They remastered this on the Switch as well. We're playing on the PlayStation 4.
Oh my gosh, why?
So y'all had the Suburban and then
the Super Nintendo was in the Suburban. So on like long road trips, we used to go to like Kansas and all those kind of things. We had like Duck Hunt on there and all sorts of old school games. And then we had the Nintendo at home. Forgot how to do that one. And that's where I played this one a lot, which we still have under that.
Here's the checkpoint. This game was really challenging. Like, I didn't get to play this one. Aladdin, as you saw, was on the screen. I got to play that one very briefly on the Genesis.
Oh, there we go.
So, did you get to see Lion King? Were you a huge fan of the Lion King and the movie itself?
Oh, yeah. That came out like... I used to be able to get... I can't remember how to get up there. There's like a way to, but it's not just jumping. Do I have to go this way?
Go higher, maybe? Probably on that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that.
Jump on that guy. And then jump across, probably.
Oh, that's the end there, but
Lion
I
King.
don't want to do all that yet.
That was such an iconic Disney movie, Aladdin.
It was.
Them were like the two epitomes of the Disney 90s animation.
Yep.
Depending on who you ask, you know, like in our generation, they're going to tell you one of those two movies is their favorite Disney movie.
Yeah.
And for me, it's Aladdin. For you, it's probably Lion King for you.
Yeah, Lion King. And that came out, I'm going to get that checkpoint, but I don't want to leave yet. That came out like, right, like 2 weeks after I was born.
Oh, wow.
Lion King, yeah. 94.
Lion King, I remember being with the whole family. The whole family got to see the movie in the theaters together. It was crazy, like, and just, oh, that guy,
Yeah.
hyena,
Oh, I forgot I have to.
get him when
He
he's
does
breathing
that.
hard.
I'm not patient enough, guys.
I know. I'm luckily it only took like a couple hits to
Yeah.
to beat him though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not patient enough, though. It's always the story of my life. My tea here.
You remember, everybody has a favorite song from The Lion King. What was your favorite song?
There's a lot of good ones. I like, obviously, like, well, I Can't Wait to Be King is a good one.
Great one.
Hakuna Matata is a good one. There's a lot of good ones.
Hakuna Matata.
I
Can't Wait to Be King. Here
Can't
we
Wait to
go.
Be King, yeah. This one, I know.
And just so y'all know, she makes a really good tea right here.
Old Town Spring tea. It's the best. And I honestly, I think, no, you don't have to reverse them yet. So on this one, you have to reverse the monkeys before you shoot sometimes. So, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I got stuck on this level. Like I was doing when I first got this game, just for a old school Sunday edition, and it's on here if you guys want to check it out. I got so frustrated doing this, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
On this level? Oh.
Yes. So.
Yeah.
And then when I let the game just do it itself.
So you have to bark at, you have to grab, like,
The
roar at
penguins.
them to flip them around.
So I was watching a video. Oh, well, not a video. It was this game itself came with a built-in mechanic where you can fast forward. Like if you get stuck on a level, just let the game do it for you. And then I watched them do this stuff. I was like, how in the world was I supposed to figure that out?
We did,
Like,
I
as a
don't know
kid,
how
how you supposed to figure that out?
I don't know how we played this game, but we played it a lot. And so I know we got, between me and my siblings, we got to, seriously, the timing, it has to be just perfect.
These old school platformers were something else.
Yeah, well, it's like so particular about timing. Like if you are off by like a millisecond, it's.
So those have been
what am I
watching.
doing?
Yeah, platformers. It was my favorite genre as a kid. What was your favorite genre in games?
Yeah, this kind of game, and we played a little bit of Super Smash, you know, as a kid, but I honestly, so we played a lot of Mario, like the old school Mario, Super Mario, and Mario.
Was it Smash 64? Was that your first introduction to it? Or?
No, Super Nintendo. Or the
Smash Brothers.
Nintendo. Oh, Smash Bros. Yeah, it's N64 was
Yeah.
my first, and I was never very good at that game. My brother played a lot more Smash Bros. Than I did because I was a little bit younger. I started playing more Smash Bros. When Low Voltage and I started dating.
And he's in the room, by the way, guys. If y'all want to say what's up, Low Voltage.
Hey, there he is.
And we got some content coming from him later on. Believe that. Yeah, Low Voltage Queen, the first couple. So without these two, it was just AK wouldn't be what it is without these two. They're part of the core foundation of like how we came to be.
Jesus.
And like it all goes back to that epic night 2 years ago. It's been 2 years now.
Yeah, just over 2 years.
We just had the anniversary of AK 2 years now.
Yeah.
So that was Fuzzy's Taco Shop. I don't think I've told the full story of it on here with Mad Chatter and Gecko. So
Yeah.
So for those out there, so we go to Mad Chatter, Gecko, and myself. We decided to go to our first Smash Brothers tournament, and we go in the first round. What goes on? I think. Oh, first round of the I had to play Mad Chatter, and then in Smash Bros. As you know, there's a losers bracket, and any fighting, and there's a loser bracket. And in the losers bracket, Matt Chatter had to face Low Voltage. And when I got knocked to losers, me and Queen had to face each other.
Yeah.
And so we don't know these people. We just meet them at the tournament for the first time. We're playing. We had some good games between them and then between us. And after the tournament was over, we were just vibing well, just chatting. And then Gecko was in there as well. And then you guys invited us to come over that night.
And Rob takes out of his pocket out of nowhere. So we asked him to come over. I got distracted. We asked him to go. He like reaches in his pocket and grabs out a Red Bull out of nowhere, pops it open, and is like, "All right, let's go." Because at this point it was already kind of late.
It was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, and we meet these 3 strangers and invite them to our home.
Don't
that
do
is so annoying.
That sounds so bad. Like, but at the same
I know,
time,
but we hit it off. I mean, it was we clicked. You know, it was
So we literally played all freaking night.
Yeah, till like it was like 6 a.m. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was. By the time it was daylight, by the time we got home, so hence all nighters. That's how we became the all nighters, and we did it. That wasn't the only time.
So frustrating.
That was the first time of many other times to do that, and it just became like the norm for us to do that.
6, 7 a.m. playing Smash Bros. And.
Then eventually we met Black Magic and Xenophon, and the 7 of us. Eventually, we all were like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and form our own little crew. Like,
I didn't hold the A button long
so
enough.
that's when we became AK.
Yep.
And we've been strong, like getting better and better, and we've evolved so much. Like, and now we're getting more in the real legitimate. I'm sorry, guys, we're live, so legitimize being like an esports team now. And she's a great HR, like great, helped made our player conduct form and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
But as a player, you are one fierce competitor yourself. Like, I know there's a stigma when it comes to like video games. Like, they think, oh, she's a girl, she can't be any good. Like, and you show these people every single time, no, you can't look at me like that. Like, and then you just kick their butts. Like, it's just so great. And you've had a lot of epic moments as well, like in some of these tournaments as well.
I've had a couple good ones, especially Fuzzies was always my favorite. Oh no. Okay. Well, you know what? I gotta start over, but at least I didn't die. Fuzzies was always my favorite because I felt like when I go to like legit tournaments, that's annoying. When I go to like super legit tournaments where it's like really good players, I typically don't stand much of a chance. I do okay, like I'll take some stocks and
same
but
here.
Fuzzies, the level of competition was more
balanced,
yeah.
You had some beasts in there too, and that's when we met like Elite over there. Like, he was always, he's like the shark at those events. Like, the shark in the water with all the other fishes just swimming around.
Yeah. And then you go to tournaments with Elite in other places, and you see him like actually have some competition.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because at Fuzzies, he blew everybody away. And he was my very first competition. My very first matchup was against Elite. My very first ever competitive game. I'm remembering this really taught us a lot of patience.
These games did.
Yeah, because I would sit here, because we got through it, and you couldn't fast forward, you couldn't do anything, and I would you do the same thing over and over, and we got through all of the kid levels as a kid. I was an adult for the first, I think it's like, oh my god, I knew that was going to happen. You can't rush.
And he can't swim at all.
No. Which, I guess he's a type of cat, so that makes sense. But
these platformers are an interesting challenge. They all have, when it comes to actual like enemies and bosses and stuff, they all taught you about can't just rush in on these bosses. You have to learn their pattern.
Yep.
And playing Cuphead has re-taught me that. Like, because I'm just very aggressive. I just rush my way in everything, like any kind of games.
Yeah, me too.
But Cuphead is like one of the hardest modern day. It's throwback to old school stuff. You know what makes Cuphead really hard? It's just insane stuff they throw at you, and there's no way for you to replenish your health. So when you get hit 3 times, you're dead, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that makes it hard.
Yep.
And I've been having some rage videos of that as well. I had to stop some of that.
Yeah, I'm remembering some frustrating childhood memories now. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me right now. Because this game, we would sit here for hours and hours and hours, and it would take you hours to get up through a level.
You were hard.
Because
They expected kids to do this.
Yeah, right?
As
Well,
an
'cause,
adult,
like-
it's still hard.
And like nowadays, video games, like you typically, like, I don't know if this is gonna make any sense, but like for this, it matters how long you like hold the button down for.
Yes.
Like you have to hold, and you forget that.
And it, like the joystick, like the
overjumped.
analog or the directional pad, you have to like sometimes you have to double tap to run fast when you jump to get a longer jump distance. Like you said, holding the jump button longer.
Yep. And if you hold it like just a hair too short or a hair too long, you miss. I mean, it's like super sensitive to how long you hold it, and
Right.
see, like that was too long. But luckily, you don't always die, and like the tail has to be in. See, and that was too short.
Yeah, it's all timing. Like
It is all timing.
especially like stuff like that where it's moving. Like, they're like those levels, where spikes are always dropping on things,
Yep.
flames or something, obstacles in your path.
Yeah.
The
And
tail on these,
yeah, it literally matters where the tail is. I mean,
you
it's.
have to watch the tail before you jump.
Yep. Oh my god.
It looks like you can't jump on that one for
Which
whatever
one?
reason. That one in the middle, it looks like. Maybe because I don't know. There you go. And you get. Oh, I didn't know you could grab it. What is
Yeah, that because you can't land on top of that guy. That's what I kept messing up on earlier.
it? And you can get on the giraffe's head from there.
Yeah.
So
No.
you're trying to grab onto that other one. You see the jumping.
I jumped, but it didn't register the jump button correctly. I swear to God.
So
Oh, I rushed. You rush, and it like doesn't register correctly. This
So-
is like the most infuriating game.
for those who do not know, so you play Cloud. Cloud is your main in Smash Brothers.
Yes.
How did you become a Cloud main?
So I played as a kid a little bit. When I was a kid, I played Link, and when we went to Smash 4 is where.
Cloud was introduced.
Yeah, that's when he was introduced, and that's primarily what Steven and I play. Oh, this is the one they don't give you the arrows. Okay, hold on 1 second, because I gotta broke
The
it,
pattern.
guys. Yeah.
That good old music. Ruby music.
No, that was
Oh.
a double jump. I saw it too late. So yeah, no. Smash 4 is where I started playing again. Since I was a kid, that was the first one I played since the 64.
Oh, so you skipped Melee and Brawl.
I've skipped Melee and Brawl, and Steven and I started playing I started playing with Steven on
the Wii U.
the Wii U on Smash 4, and so I was not familiar with a lot of the characters and everything, and I messed around with some of them. Oh my god, didn't register my jump button.
I get it.
But I didn't. So then I ended up picking Cloud because honestly, he, like, for whatever reason, he was the easiest for me to get used to, and like actually, because I was playing against people that were significantly better than me because I
Right.
hadn't played since I was a kid and I hadn't played on that system. So I was able to do a little bit of damage, and he had a heavy enough hit to where I didn't have to be, great, and I could still do some damage. And then I got used to him, and oh my gosh, I hate myself. And then so I started playing on Smash 4, and then when the Switch came out, I just stuck with it.
And Cloud was really freaking good in Smash 4 as a character.
Yeah.
They had to nerf some of that stuff in Ultimate. And then they gave him some stuff back in this one, but it's still not to the level he was.
No, yeah. And my biggest frustration now, besides this game, is the limit timer. I hate that the limit has a timer now, which on Smash 4 did not have a timer. So you could store it and use it in convenience, but now it's like a 15-second timer.
I get having a limit on it, but no pun intended. But having a I can understand why they wouldn't want it to be infinite, though. I can
Yeah.
understand why. Little Max KO punch him is infinite, and that's kind of annoying. at
And it
times.
like kills at like 0. It's
the only
ridiculous.
the only way to stop him is to hit him,
Yeah,
and it's really frustrating because
it is really frustrating.
And he has a lot of priorities on a lot of moves that you hit on. That's messed up right there. Like, you were right there on that.
You can't. You have to, like, on those ones. You have to land like right at the top of his nose. If you land actually where you stand on, you miss. That's the annoying part with those ones.
You have to get on that
You have to grab it.
That
and,
cheek that's really up there like
Yeah.
this, and he's just smiling at you like,
like, you're gonna mess this up, which is ridiculous. Also because you stand. So if you jump to, there you go. So you got to do that and then climb up. Oh my gosh. See, this is how did I do this as a child? Because it was hours.
oh man.
Tail was in the wrong spot. You saw that?
Yeah.
Literally, the tail was in the wrong. But this game is ridiculous.
Timing, all about the timing.
They're gonna get bored of watching me do this.
That's why we got to keep the conversation interesting,
Right.
entertained, like for everybody. So yeah,
That was me.
That's part of it. Yes,
falling back.
the gameplay is secondary when it comes to the interviews. It is important though. Everybody wants to see a fun game.
Yeah.
But the conversation and the engagement is what's great about these little interviews. And this is what separates us from other crews. You don't see stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like I get a lot of inspiration from other outlets to do this, and it's just vibe. Like I don't remember the last time we've just sat down and just like had a conversation like just like this,
Right.
or reflecting, or just giving backgrounds. And it's like I feel like it's important to get everybody knowledge of that, or just introduce them to you.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun thing, and the legitimacy of AK has definitely stemmed from the hard work that you and Terrence and I help a little bit, but Steven and I are over here on the north side. And
yeah, y'all moved
busy
away. Like I know when y'all were like really close to Mad Chatter, it was like a really good. We were able to go over right before Galaxy, the NXL events that they were having. We could go to your place, warm up a little bit, and
Yeah,
then go.
and then go right over there. It was like right across the street. Yeah, living on the south side. That's what I miss the most, honestly, about living over there is being so close to you guys and being able to do all those events and stuff. It's definitely harder now being over here, but we've got our family over here, and the tail was on the wrong
tail
side.
again.
See, you have to
Wait for it.
you have to be super patient on this game, and you feel like right.
It looked like you had it open.
I know, but I didn't hold the button long enough. It's every little thing. It's so annoying.
There.
Yeah.
Just to go, it seemed like you hovering, you float in the air for a little
Yeah.
bit, and that's what helps it as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Pickle Tails are going to be the all-nighter tails.
Yep. Nighter Tail's the name of the the name of these interviews. And so I should have put the timer on.
I thought I was gonna miss.
I forgot to put the timer on these. But we just go. But there's a clock next to me. I should have looked at the clock what time we started, but it's all good. Just keep rolling. Just keep that energy going. There's no time limit. But so yeah, you Ultimate. You've been to a few tournaments here and there. Those pro ones, you got to win at your first pro tournament. I remember you went to Senpai's. You were able to beat somebody.
There was one. No, Senpai's. Yeah, I think I beat one person. I don't know if it was a game or a set, but no, I got a set from somebody.
Do you
there.
remember what character they used?
I can't remember.
I know it's a lot of memories.
Yeah, that was
but
a long time ago.
I'll tell some epic moments from the Fuzzies events. Like, there's this one event where like 3 matches in a row. It was because they had less time compared to the other tournaments. They used 5 minutes, random battlefield, and this one event, like 3 matches in a row, and it was just best of 1 as well. You were coming down to the wire where it was about to go into sudden death, or got into sudden death, and you just pulled it out. Like, and it was just like it was just so intense. We're all watching, just cheering on in the back, and we're just like, oh my God, they're about to go to sudden death. I'm like, and then when you get in sudden death, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And then you just, boom, you got everybody we gave you like the biggest pop up.
Yeah, there was some good ones for sure. The Fuzzies, there was one day in particular that I had the best tournament day I've ever had in my life. And I know one of them there was a really good
Poke trainer.
Poke trainer.
That dude was, I had seen him outside playing against Black Magic in Xenophon, and he was going neck and neck with them and not beating them. And I was like, oh snap, when I saw you had to face him. And then when you upset that guy, I was just like, yo!
That was a really good match. And that's where the name updated. Steven started, instead of just calling
what did we call you before?
Queen. It was just Queen, but well, I didn't have a name before. It was just Erica.
Oh yeah, everybody, we were all gathering nicknames for certain people. He was just going by Steve-O, and you were just going by Erica.
Yeah. But it was that one that Steven started referring to me as Perry Queen instead of just Queen, because I I started realizing that I had a knack for parrying, and I actually now, since that tournament, I have practiced and incorporate that into my actual play style.
And then Black Magic would always, he's not here, so I'll have to do it for him or try my best to. I can't do it in his voice. Y'all have seen him enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
Yes. I had to do it for him. Shout out to Black Magic on that one.
Yeah, he was definitely. So I have played video games here and there, but getting a part of the AK team, it makes it's a feel good. Like they support each other, we support each other, and I can't remember.
We've come a long way since that 7. Like our roster got super big.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I'll just share this on this video as well. We mentioned Elite, so we actually got him to sign with us.
Yeah.
So now he's been a great mentor as far as teaching. He'll do great teachings as well. He would host some events and just get us in there to help us get better as players as well. And we value that. He's part of a crew as well, but as an esports team, he's with us as well. So he rocks both tags now.
Oh yeah.
He hosts his own tournaments on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Some Sundays he does too. But yeah, it's like he invited me to come out there, and I'm like, I would love to come, but I've got some stuff going on with some other. But yeah, we kept that kind of on the wraps. It was like kind of but yeah, it's out. Cat's out of the bag now, and he's updated his Smash GG, and it shows AK.
Nice.
AK
nice.
Mob.
We were trying to get him in for a while, but they had when we first. I cannot remember how to do this part. Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out.
These monkeys are so annoying.
I know, but you have to. Okay, so I
Make
can't
the pink
change that.
ones, yeah.
Well, I know, but there's a way. You have to change one of the pink ones to get to the other pink one to be able to. But I can't get to the other pink
Use
one.
that other hippo.
What other hippo? Is there another one? Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Shoot.
Oh, the rhino.
Oh yeah, the rhino.
And then it sends you
Okay,
upward.
and
There we go.
There we go. Oh, but I wanted to get those 1-ups and stuff. It's all right. No, it'll send me back, I think.
He looked like he stayed there. So the blue ones can't move, but the pink ones are the ones that move.
Yeah. And you just have to flip them around until you get it right. Okay. See, not right.
So I'm trying to.
Let me see. Okay.
But yeah, that Poke Trainer was probably one of your biggest wins. Is like it's like of a person you hadn't played before, like somebody brand new.
Yeah.
Because we've all in the group, we've all beaten each other at different times, but that right there in tournament play, like somebody you had never played before, and then send him on packing. That was in the loser run, I think too. So
yeah, and that was also there's interesting. You get a different. I think I have to go back. I literally think I messed up because there's nothing else I can do here.
You gotta jump across those logs.
I have to. Oh my god.
No,
I know, but I don't want to. That's how you die.
Yeah, but you get a 1-up when you go.
Oh, it seemed like in those events you get there's a such thing as tournament jitters or tournament some people don't. It doesn't bother them. They just play in tournaments like it's nothing. Others choke. I choke in tournaments at times. There's some times where I've stepped up, but there's other times I do stupid stuff that I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And there's other times where SDs just happen in the game. It just happens.
Yeah.
And you seem to rise to the occasion. That stuff doesn't bother you.
Okay, so this is it's a little interesting, as some people can imagine, being a girl at a tournament. There's a whole different vibe. So for example, that day where I popped off and my dogs are going crazy.
They're good
that
dogs.
day when they're a little insane, but okay. Hold on, let me just try it. What happens if I just do it? So that day when I popped off and had that really good day, there was a couple of instances of there were some people that for example, one time I was waiting for my bracket and somebody, this guy looked at me, he's like, oh wait, the loser's bracket already started? And I was like, no, the winner's bracket is still going on. And just assumptions like that. There's a lot of that kind of not really intentionally, and I don't ever take it personally. I'm not a sensitive person,
right.
But
it gives you a little extra motivation.
It does give you extra motivation because you gotta show hey.
Hey, everybody has that different factor, and that's justifiable for.
So it does give you a little extra motivation to be I'm not gonna just be that girl that they expect to lose, and you know, little bit of girl power
Different
there.
things. Sometimes for me, it's music you know, there's a tournaments. I'm in a different kind of. You see me with the headphones in, like,
Yeah.
and I'm like in a different kind of deal going on.
You're like a whole different person at tournaments. Like you're intense.
And that's the thing. Like, I would have to get. Sometimes it would actually go to my disadvantage doing it like that intense.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I would have to go get a drink in order to calm my nerves down a bit.
Yeah.
And then when I drink, get looser. Sometimes the more I drink, the better I get, and it's crazy. Some people look at me and it's like they saw how much I drank. I'm not gonna say how much, but then they saw how much I did. They're like, "Are you good? Are you sure you're gonna be able to play this game?" And then they see me doing stuff they've never seen me do before.
Yeah.
And another motivation is when I'm playing a really good player. Like I know this person is capable of like 3-stocking me.
Right.
Like I make it a point for them not to 3-stock me.
Yeah.
And there's been times where I got a really good player, the last hit situation, and that's what makes it feel good.
Yeah.
It's like just motivating factors. Sometimes I play down to the competition that I'm playing against. I don't do it on purpose. It's just they just don't motivate me to push that extra gear going.
Right.
The really
right.
good players, I already know what I need to get going. But you have that fire, like you said, the bullet, as they like to say, bulletin board material.
Right. Yeah. It definitely gives a little extra motivation, and I hate that you have to jump on the logs back.
Yeah,
So annoying.
these monkeys are, oh my goodness.
But see, the thing is, once I land here, I'm pretty sure I remember. So I land next to this pink monkey, and your first instinct is to jump down and do the next little rhino guy, but you gotta growl at him first.
This is not the typical platformer, like Sonic or Mario. You just keep going. This game makes you go backwards and doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta figure some stuff out. And see, I think I just redo this one now, and it should throw me over. I think this is it, guys. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that throws me over. Let's see what happens when I get to that pink monkey.
Oh, okay. Then he.
Pink monkey. Okay,
Oh,
okay, wait. But now I have to jump up there and do this monkey. And now I'm gonna try to get that guy. Ah, I fell. That's really a bummer. So now I think it's this one. And then now I go back to this one, and now I've gotten all of the pink monkeys over here. So I should not have to come back to this side anymore. I think I'm done over there. We'll see. Because that pink monkey will now throw me back. It's going to throw me over, and then the pink monkey should throw... How do I get to the pink monkey? Okay, wait a second. Alright, hold on. Hold on, people. I got to figure out which pink monkey I got to deal with. Let's see, that goes over. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, hold on. Let's see where I go. I go here. This. I need to not land there.
I think it's the bottom monkey.
Oh, and then go from the second rhino, maybe. No?
Probably got to go to the first rhino again.
Again? Okay, we're gonna figure this out. See, this is, me and my siblings, we'd literally sit here for hours and do this. And, you know, you play the game, but it doesn't save or...
Yeah,
well,
back
it
then,
does,
some
but-
did, but they were different. There you go. Woo!
Patience, guys. Oh.
Oh.
What? I didn't fall to my death, though. Did I just... Oh, see, okay. I gotta
The elephant
coax it out.
graveyard.
Oh. I
saw on Facebook, I saw somebody posted a...
I pressed the shield button, like on Smash, just now.
Oh.
I literally
Oh, Smash
did.
Talk got you.
I did. I pressed the shield button.
Simba confirmed the smash.
It didn't work. Yeah, the elephant graveyard is a tough one. And then there's the river one.
Okay.
That's a fun one.
So
So I gotta coax him out and then run away.
you and Low Voltage, y'all both y'all got married in this past year. It was a pleasure to be a part of y'all's wedding.
Yes.
And from my understanding, was there like another announcement you wanted to tell everybody?
There is. So we are expecting. So 2020 was. Okay, these guys are annoying. 2020 was the year we got married. Now 2021 will be the year that we have our first child. So we're growing the
Congratulations.
family.
Little AK, little in the womb.
Little AK, Prince of Princess.
Prince or Princess of AK.
Oh my God,
We
I'm
got the
gonna
Queen
die
and the
again.
Prince of Princess.
I died again. I can't remember how to get away from them, and then you gotta run between them a little bit. I don't know.
So
Like,
we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see if he or she picks up after y'all's mains. Yank or Cloud, or maybe you just go different path. Maybe Pyra Mythra, maybe
Yeah, right?
somebody else.
Might be.
Yeah, these guys are something else. You gotta. They don't. Are they like that first one where they have to get tired and you pounce
They
on
do, yeah, they are. But then since there's two of them, if you
Makes
touch
it
them at all,
spikes? Yeah.
even not the spike, if you just like any part of them, if you touch them at all,
Hurts you.
it hurts you. And you only have 3 times of touching them before
You die.
you die.
It's a really tough game.
The amount of continues, guys.
And so, yep, that's what it'll be like for the new AK to hold up just like that.
Yeah. We're 13 weeks now along, so we're due in November.
That'll be here before you know it.
Yeah. It's all. Oh, am I starting again?
Oh, okay. So, because I feel like there's some more things we can discuss
Oh yeah, we can.
as well.
Yeah.
So, comic book, anime. Oh yeah, anime. That's a big thing in the gaming world. Like it's like we get them wrapped around that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime, or is there anything you're watching currently?
So my favorite anime has got to be Attack on Titan.
Great anime.
We love that. In our room, you saw we had this big Attack on Titan poster that we got from Comic Palooza like 4 years ago or something like that. And see, this one I'm the best at because spoke too soon. But because you play this one the most.
Right? It's always going to take you back to the beginning.
Yeah, it always takes you back to the beginning. And I don't know how I had the patience to keep doing this, but over and over and over again, every day of my life, played this game.
Mm-hmm.
But so Attack on Titan's my favorite. We're watching My Hero right now.
Yep, great anime. I got the shirt.
The-
It's what you can see. Great anime.
Yep, it is. And we really enjoy that one. It's like we were kind of saying a little bit ago. It's getting a little bit slow right now. Oh, I gotta be more careful.
It'll get better. I trust.
Oh, for sure.
With the powers. Who's your favorite one on there?
Oh, I don't know. That's tough. So, I really do like I'm gonna mess up his name. Fire and Ice.
Same here. Shoto Todoroki.
Yeah, Todoroki. I was like combining the two names.
Shoto, that's my
Shoto
favorite as well.
Todoroki. Yeah, that one. He's my favorite. Both like I like his powers and his like skills, but also like his whole vibe and like get up is just he's just a cool guy. Bakuga, he's a little bit too intense for my liking. he bugs me. He needs to be nicer to people, but
he gets that whole Vegeta kind of thing, but worse actually.
Yeah, definitely worse. Yeah, but I'm glad that Midoriya and him are finally, because for a while I really thought that he was going to end up being a villain. I thought that's where they were going with
Yeah, well, like in for spoilers, if y'all don't watch, I just skip ahead like a minute.
Right.
So like that season 2 when they tried to capture him and that the bird Tokoyami, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been actually great in my opinion if they would have both got captured and became villains. Like that would have actually been a good plot twist, but I digress.
He's pretty. But whenever Eraserhead had his back, like, no, you don't know him. He's made a lot of sense. And when he got captured, I was like, okay, by that point, I had already determined that he was not going to be a villain.
Right.
But before then, like, they really
make you think he's going that way.
He definitely he could have, if he didn't have so much respect for All Might. Really is what it came down to.
It's just crazy. Like he looks up to All Might, but he freaking acts completely like a jerk.
I know. Yeah.
He's a very popular character though, for obvious reasons too.
Yeah.
The whole class, they all have had their moments in there at least once or twice. I need to see the second movie. The second movie, I saw the first one in theaters. The second one, I actually bought it for digital. And I have yet to watch it. I need to just clamp down one day and just watch it.
Yeah.
Have you seen both movies or one of them or none?
No, I haven't. I have not seen the movies.
Because I don't know if they're canon or not. Because a lot of anime will do that where the movie's not canon.
Yeah.
But this Demon Slayer, I don't know if y'all watched that anime.
I have started it. And I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it. But then there's like certain things that were...
It's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't finished it though.
It's really good.
That's what I heard.
And the movie is actually canon. Like,
Oh, really?
and that's rare in this day and age. But yeah, there's I get you. There's moments in that show where I'm just like, I was a little uninterested at times. But when it gets going, I'm like really into it.
Yeah, I got to the point where like he met I think still. Oh my god, I keep doing that backwards. I think I met the like original demon, and I got a little bit past that when he was with that like demon that was not bad, like the one that didn't eat. The tail was in the wrong spot. I got past that part, and I got more interested, but then I think that's when the new of My Hero came out.
Right.
So I stopped to.
It's interesting. It's cool that these shows, the big ones, seem to not be going on at the same time. Most cases. Sometimes they do intertwine with each other. Like when ReZero and Attack on Titan were going on, I had to double up on both of those. I had to like either. Back in the day, I used to go to binge watch stuff, but it's just hard the older you get, just your scheduling and everything.
Yeah.
So I have to watch these shows week to week and put it like almost on a schedule. Like, sometimes it'll be at night, sometimes it'll be in the morning, like on the weekend.
Yeah.
And it's just, you never know. I like watching them at night. That it's just something about certain anime at nighttime just give you a different vibe. To them. But Sunday mornings are cool, chill. It gets me like in a good little chill flow as well.
What else are we watching? We watch. Well, okay. So this one is. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Erased was a great one.
Yeah, Erased was a good. I haven't heard a lot of people.
It's underrated.
Yeah, we came across it by accident.
I watched that one when it was live week to week a few years ago. And
wow.
I try to tell people about that. Like, yo, this is a very because the problem with a lot of anime and Americans, they like to just go for the shonen actions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like versus sign-ins like that one are like really mature for adults, and they do a lot of stuff that make you think. Sign-in for adult male demographic, I forget the women one. It starts with a J. I don't want to butcher the name out there because y'all don't want to get attacked by the anime community. Y'all know what it is. But shonen is very popular, like the Dragon Ball Z's, the Naruto's, the Bleaches of the world, the One Pieces, My Heroes, and Attack on Titan, as violent and mature as it is, it's still considered a shonen.
Yeah.
Death Note is a shonen. Death Note's another great anime.
I have not seen. Why do I keep doing that? I have not seen the anime Death Note. There was that weird like live action movie.
Oh Lord.
It was not very good. I saw that.
That Netflix, that was absolutely a disgrace.
It like was. At least, oh my god, I was gonna say at least I didn't die, and then I did that.
You always, once you say it.
I know. I didn't even finish the words, but they knew what I was thinking.
But those are some of the heavy hitters in anime. There's some obscure ones you just gotta look for. I'm trying to think right now of one that's not as. What's it called? 91 Days is a decent one. I like that one. It's an obscure one.
As a kid, my brother was very influential on a lot of the things I got interested in. So he was really influential with my music, with video games, with he's my big brother. So I did what he did, and so he watched a lot of Dragon Ball and those kind of things. And so I saw it as a kid, like intermittently, like so I knew it. The characters, I knew like the gist of it, but I didn't watch it through like he did and like how Steven did, But I watched the Dragon Ball Super. The Tournament of Power was pretty
That was epic.
Fun. That was epic. That one I really enjoyed that.
Remember I was saying about watching certain things at night? Tournament
that was one of them.
The universe is already dark when they're fighting.
Yeah.
That one I waited till Saturday nights.
Yeah.
And usually when I'm watching anime, and I watch subtitles. Usually when I'm watching anime, I do not drink because I need to focus on reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
But the Tournament of Power was so intense. I would go get me like some sake, and I would. That shows you how much of me that Japanese culture. Just go and get some sake, warm it up, sip on some sake while I'm watching the Tournament of Power, and that was some intense action.
Yeah, it was. That was nuts.
And for the last couple of years on New Year's Eve, it's been kind of like a tradition where I would like put the entire Tournament of Power in the background on one of my TVs on the
Nice.
side, and just let it go. And I would just randomly look and see what's going on for the fighting, and just keep doing what else I'm doing on the other TV. You were so close.
You see, so that the double jump one is tricky because you see the flower and I always see the flower first. I don't know why. So I always go to duck because I see the flower first, and then I see the friggin' little pink whatever the heck that is. And yeah, and then it's too late because timing is everything in this. At least it gives me that one up every time. I need it.
I wonder if that mechanic is a skip through, because you've already beaten this. You can skip through this stuff, I think.
Probably.
Push pause real quick. This one.
Okay.
Let me see if is it giving you an option, or we may not have chose the right setting. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, that's alright.
Got you killed. Let me see
That's
if
alright. Probably would have died anyways.
you can select levels though.
Yeah, I should move to the
Yeah.
the what?
Probably have to go all the way back.
Back
Yeah.
to the main menu.
It didn't give. Oh, there.
Oh, there we go.
Let's
Okay.
see game options.
Game options. Quick game?
Yeah, try that.
Quick game. Yes.
The good thing about this, it does save on here.
It feels like cheating to me.
Yes, because the
Does
old
it?
school didn't do that. Like the Nintendo cartridges.
The old school, like you die on the graveyard level, and it's like you wanted to cry because you have to redo the first 2 levels, and that monkey level takes a little bit to. Yeah, here you.
Oh, we should have hit watch before. Watch a playthrough of the game and start playing where you want. We should have did that. Get past that monkey BS.
Yeah. The monkey, that one's more annoying. The tails is what gets me. That part that I was just at is the part that bugs me. This part's all right. The monkey part, you just gotta be patient and figure it out. But
Even they did this on the demonstration. You see how long it took them to do it?
yeah, well, it's like a whole process.
They should have had somebody do it on a perfect one. Okay. You can. I think you can jump in now. How do you do that?
Start playing, probably.
That's a cool feature they added for this remastered collection. This is on the Switch and PlayStation. You can get it for cheap. I forget. I think digital.
It still feels like cheating to me.
It does. But you've already done it though.
Yeah.
We're just doing it just to give the viewer something
That's true. See, like that guy was like hunched over, and it still hurt me because they're ridiculous. I hit him in the
You got
wrong.
that one. You got him.
There we go.
We got one more. Oh, he jumped really high too.
I'm not patient enough. I'm too impatient.
Me too.
Oh, did you put the pizza on? Nice. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
And what you call it? Like I said earlier, Cuphead, Notorious.
See, like he was hunched over and it still hurt me.
I feel like playing Cuphead has made me better at these old school platformers. Like, cause it's like I'm able to like figure out the pattern now. I'm able to get like, I don't know if you guys ever watched Naruto, Sasuke and the Sharingan.
I did. At the same.
Oh, you did, Bobo?
Which one?
Oh, so they have this thing called the Sharingan where Sasuke has his eyes, and we're able to download stuff. Kakashi had one of them. Well, basically, when I'm playing Cuphead, it's enhanced like my sense of like figuring out the patterns of like bosses and enemies in these platformers now.
Yeah.
I'm able to like figure once, but I have to play it though. Like they all are about trial and error though. The first time you're not going to get it, but once you figure it out, and they're not as hard as Cuphead. Like I said earlier, getting hit 3 times and dying is very frustrating.
Yeah.
And then they have ridiculous mechanics.
I should have stayed on the ground until I beat him. Okay, a lesson learned. I have to beat him first, and then I can do a
Gaming,
little.
anime.
Oh.
We understand you make a lot. You some other crafts. You do a lot of like specialty things.
So like tonight I make my niece's birthday cakes every year. Both of them are in May, of course, so I'm making one this week and then one next week. And but I'm making a science unicorn cake. Interesting. She's a very, very smart, and she has lots of different interests. So she likes the pretty pink, but then she also is big on science. Her mom is a biochem, major, and super, super smart like that. So she got into science stuff with her. So they're doing a little science lab party with her friends tomorrow.
Nice.
And we're making slime and all sorts of fun stuff. So I make cakes, which Oh yeah, he comes down. Ah, see, that's where I was supposed to.
Is there a way? Do you take special requests from people or?
So I used to, when I was younger, I used to make cakes, and like people would sometimes pay me for them and whatnot. But in my adult life, with how busy I can get, cakes are very, very time consuming.
Yes.
Extremely time consuming. So I only make cakes for like friends and family, mostly, honestly, just my nieces and everything. And then obviously, you know, when my kid comes around, I'll make his or her, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, but cakes. And I made like my brother's and my sister-in-law's wedding cakes, and I made my best friend one of my best friend Manali's wedding cake. So I make things like that, like mostly gifts for friends and family. But yeah, I do take requests for that out every year, like a month before my niece's birthdays. I ask them, hey, so what kind of cake are you gonna want from me this year? And they pick it out, and it's always a fun little thing. I've done lots of really interesting. Oh my gosh, my goodness! I'm gonna just see if I. Oh no, I can't go past him because he's.
You have to beat him to go forward?
I think so. They're annoying like that. Okay.
Can you growl at them or no?
I don't think so.
I never made it this far.
You have to like. I'm remembering as I go a little bit. Once he comes down, I have to run backwards and then jump backwards.
Is this level number 3 on the game?
This is 3.
Because it reminds me of something I saw on Facebook recently. Somebody posted a picture of a $20 bill on the table in this game in the Genesis or Nintendo in the box. They're like, hey, I got $20 for whoever can beat the first 4 levels of this game.
Yeah.
That was.
Which is as I'm pretty
sounds
sure,
simple but hard.
Yeah, no, it really does, and you see the. Oh my God, stop! I'm gonna die. You see the controllers, and it's 2 buttons. It's like
back in the day, the controls were different.
And especially like now, gamers will see it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be easy," but even 2 buttons makes it harder.
If they play on these newer consoles like a Switch Pro controller, Xbox, or a PlayStation controller, it's a lot. It makes it a little bit easier because I feel like the gripping on these newer modern day consoles is a lot better. Like those Super Nintendo and Genesis control. I personally like the Genesis controller more than the Nintendo one because it was like something more you could hold on to.
Yeah.
Those little Nintendo Square ones, and it's like 2 buttons, like you said.
You get tense and it slip right out of your hand. There was no grip on it.
Nintendo has historically had some very awkwardly shaped controllers. When you look at them, even the Pro controller is not perfect at times.
Yeah.
It's the best one I've say they've had. The Wii U had a good Pro controller. I felt like it was something. It just felt really light though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Wii. Yeah. We still use the like GameCube controller. We use the GameCube controller on the Wii.
Oh yeah, Smash Bros.
On Smash Bros. We use the GameCube controller.
And that thing is 20 years old now. That controller. Yeah. Hard to believe that's 20 years ago.
Yeah. Wow, that is really weird. I know there's a way to get up there to get that little gem, and I really want to, but I can't remember how. It's not that way, I guess.
Elephant Graveyard. And did you see the live action adaptation of this?
Yeah.
A lot of people complained about it. I think they did a good job for what they were working with, and like as far as they pretty much had, I know they cut some songs short, which I'm not. Okay, sometimes I'm watching Disney movies. Sometimes the singing does annoy me at times when it's too much of it. They had good songs though in Lion King. But it's cool they were able to get James Earl Jones to do Mufasa again.
Wow, you're not coming down low enough, man.
And the CG that they did for that movie was really good.
Oh, that should have jumped on him, man. That was annoying.
Are you able to hit them or
I
no?
think so. I thought so. Babe, you don't think so?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can move. Oh, like right.
Oh.
You got him once. Oh.
It looked like he was gone, and then he whipped back around the other way. He could not go under the ground like that. That was.
And Rafiki. Oh.
I have one. That's my last one, though. I'm about to die again forever.
You can restart it.
Oh, I gotta redo all this stuff.
Trying to remember. Ooh.
Stuck in the corner. I know. You can't get stuck in the corner, or. Oh my gosh. And then the other one was.
Really, like right in front of you. That was messed up.
They don't care about you at all in this game.
Not at all.
I'm like, it really reminds me. You had to have like a lot of patience. Oh, I should have. Okay, stop. Okay. Dang it. Okay. All right. Well, at least I got past them, but.
And then it opened up something. So that opens up after you beat them.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but I want to get that thing. I can't remember how. Okay, well, let me go get this guy first. Maybe it's running back. Oh, you know, no. Hold on. I wonder if I can hang off this ledge. No, I couldn't. Oh, no, I can't get through there. Okay.
Maybe you could run and jump for it, really.
I don't think going this way. It's got to be a different... No, because there's a wall. Yeah. Alright, well. Oh, yeah, maybe if I run and jump from over here. No, that's too far. Where even is it?
It's up there. At least you can't jump off that ledge.
No, I'm trying to get him to jump again. Yeah, there we go. No, I got stuck up there. Oh my god.
Oh, landing right in front of him.
Oh
man, oh man, oh man. So outside of Smash Bros, did you play any other fighting games or no?
Well, I played a lot of, it's not a fighting game, but I played a lot of 007 actually growing up.
Oh, GoldenEye?
Yeah.
On 64.
Yeah.
Really popular game on there.
I played, what else? I gotta reminisce on my childhood a little bit, think about what else I played. We played not much other fighting games, I don't think. I think Smash Bros was one of the. I played a lot of Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
That was a big one. That was the biggest one.
That was a great game for that. The 64 had a lot of great games. Ocarina was definitely.
I don't like that bird.
A really good one, and I have it in my collection.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time was a big one, and it was like a whole family event when my brother was beating Ganondorf. It was like a whole thing. So like we were downstairs in like our little den area, and my parents were there. I was there. It was like a fun night watching him play. me personally, I was a kid and I did not get through. I'm trying to think where I left off. I think I only got to the water temple. I really think
water temple was so frustrating.
It was really, really hard.
And back then there was no YouTube to go look at.
Yeah, no.
I had a strategy guide, but it didn't tell you how to beat that temple.
No, it didn't.
All the lowering and raising.
Yeah, our 64 is on the water temple right now. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I could do it now probably without looking it up, but it would still take me some time to do it. Back in the day, Ocarina of Time, the first time I played it, it took me a month to beat the game. It was just because, school and just scheduling and everything.
Land on that one.
But then, when I...
I
got him.
Oh my
your health
God.
went up or something. So...
Oh, how do you... It won't let me roll like that. It doesn't let you, like, roll on command. You can only roll, like...
Maybe you can go up and go where you die if you jump off of that.
I don't know, probably. Knowing my luck. I wonder if I can, like, maneuver. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to. Okay,
This is your last life too. So.
You know what? Yeah, let me just keep going here. How do I?
For that game.
Okay, that falls.
The second time I beat the game, it took a week, and then a week in Ocarina of Time sounds like. And back then, you're like, oh snap, you beat it in a week. It was an accomplishment. We would like people had speed runs with each other without cheating and breaking the game like they like to do on these speed runs now, and do it the legit way. Eventually, I beat it within a couple of days. I couldn't do it now though. I could not beat it that fast now. I wouldn't have the dedication.
No, it took us a while as kids, especially my brother. He beat it a couple of times by the end of it, but it was a pretty long process, and I definitely played that game off and on for most of my childhood. And oh my God, I missed it. Guys, y'all watching this, just know that this is a lot harder than it looks, okay?
Absolutely.
Like, It really is. It's actually ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna faint there again. Impatience.
I just checked the timestamp, so we're good. We're good on time. We can go a little bit longer, but this is cool.
What's happening?
Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay.
Oh, you lost it?
Yeah, but we got majority of all the good stuff in there, so.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much winding down anyway. There's nothing like. I'll just give him like a little small video, probably like if we can get it connected again. So Steve, I took the Switch yellow cable and put it in the PlayStation. That's what I did.
Yeah.
So I got Xfinity. I got their new white modem. I don't know what they offered you guys for internet.
We've got Comcast and I don't know what's wrong with it, but it goes out.
I recognize that modem of theirs, but they've upgraded from that one. How long have y'all had that one?
This modem, about 6 months. 8 months.
Let me see something. Oh, sorry, you're in the middle of that.
Let me just beat this guy. There you
Yeah,
go.
my bad.
That's okay. You got me all like hooked on this game again.
Oh yeah. So, okay, only my. So it looks like it's still broadcasting. Let me check YouTube real quick.
Oh, is this live?
Let me see.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's live still. We're good.
Oh wow. Well, hello everybody. I didn't realize we were live.
Wait, there's nothing we. Wait, it's still live. All right.
Okay.
All right. So we got those little updates. So that's good. The internet issues, you know how that goes. Some places, Xfinity, Comcast got a monopoly on stuff.
Yeah.
Where I used to live where I currently live at, for 3 years, I had to stick with InTouch. Who? Exactly. They're like a little local Houston thing, but their quality is not the best, and they only allow like 115 at the most. And
We get 40.
40?
Yeah, 40 megs per second.
Wow. See if y'all can get an upgrade.
Yeah.
That might be able to help. So when I made the switch to Comcast, finally the apartments, thank goodness they upgraded.
Oh, I jumped.
I was able to
get
get to. I took the second highest package. And dinner is served.
Dinner is served. Oh,
Good,
the
sir.
lovely husband.
We'll put this down. So we'll be getting low voltage in a while today as well, but we got a little bit of time left for Queen here. Hope y'all have been enjoying this little.
Seeing the same thing over and over and over again for
Hearing
eternity.
some of her stories,
Yeah.
So
But
it's been a while. I don't think I've seen you since the wedding, probably.
we had was it New Year's or something? You, Terrence, and Rob came over.
Oh, me.
Not that.
It wasn't Gecko. It was Black Magic. We did the Jackbox. We played Jackbox here that night.
Oh yeah.
That was really
that was
fun.
my magic because my dog liked him a lot.
Yeah. So that's the last time I saw
Jump
him.
at me.
That's been some months now.
There we go. Thank you.
Time keeps going
That is
faster and faster. But yeah, it's gonna. So we wanted to get these interviews out before it be almost impossible to physically, mentally,
Right.
just you'd be drained.
You caught me at a good time because a couple of weeks ago I was not having the best of times.
Yeah, we were gonna try to do it then, but yeah. And then last week we had the tournament. We hosted the first tournament in over a year, like an invitational, which was a success. Like
Yeah.
we had a lot of people that couldn't make it. Actually, we had a cap of 32. We only got like 29 entrants, but I'll take that. It was a win. And we had a couple of DQs, so 27 showed up actually. But yeah, it was a lot of people. Their morale got boosted. And then June 4th, we'll be coming back there with bi-weekly events again. And that'll be really great. It feels so good to see, because I went through a really bad funk with Smash. And I couldn't even stand to watch the game. And just to be in that environment again was that's a huge improvement. Like seeing, commentating a little bit, watching it. See, it got me excited again, seeing everybody's interact, seeing people I haven't seen in forever, seeing new people.
It's been tough to keep on it during COVID and everything because me and Steven will play. We're lucky because we have live-in people to play live with. So a lot of people have to play. They have to resort on online only,
It's not the
which
same.
is not the same.
And you're fighting the person and lag.
Yeah, right. And Steven is significantly better than I am at Smash Bros. We have a good competition when he's not playing his mains, but it gets, you know, even repetitive just playing each other.
Right.
So then you want to
yeah.
branch out, and I have not been playing nearly as much as I was
Pre-pandemic.
before. Yeah, pre-pandemic, and even like leading up to the pandemic when we had all this house stuff going, because we remodeled a whole house, like
Y'all did a
crazy.
fantastic job with it.
Crazy little.
And just
experience.
FYI, guys, hold your hands up. So the game is playing itself right now.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm not that good.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, this guy's like zooming through. I can't zoom through.
Oh, that was just a little
Yeah,
demo.
little demo.
So we were, so yeah, paying people online is not the same, and then there's the lag. People have to get used to playing offline again for these tournaments.
Yeah.
And some of them, they're not getting the results that they want.
Right.
And they're getting very frustrated. Some of them are Wi-Fi warriors, and there's like, it doesn't bother some of them.
Right.
But everybody, we're getting our guys back into shape by having like little meetups again.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. They're enjoying it. Just the meetups again.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to use that stupid cliche of how much a difference a year makes.
Yeah.
But I just said it anyway. But
Right. It does though.
But-
And like I can understand. So Smash Bros can get a little bit like, even without COVID and all that kind of thing, it can get it can get discouraging. Like,
Yes.
because for me personally, like I love video games and I've played like very, very casually throughout my life, but I'm not naturally inclined with video games at all. Like I have to like
Over and over and
repetitive,
over.
and even like Smash Bros is probably the game that I've played the longest and the most
It's hard.
regular. But I a lot of times feel like this is as good as I'm gonna get.
I know
Just have to
that
be okay
feeling.
with
Like
that.
there's times when I think I can't surpass my limits in the game, and then I do some stuff. But now it's just the COVID did put a damper on it, unfortunately, because playing online only, and then not being able to go do stuff, and then it just got depressing because those online tournaments sucked.
Yeah.
I entered a few of those, and I'm like, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
I just got
fun.
I got so discouraged, like just looking at the game, like I just put it away. And then what helped me, you need to take breaks. We do encourage people to take breaks
Yeah.
sometimes. The thing that helped me was, I know I'm a latecomer. I've been wanting to do it for years. I finally got a PlayStation 4, and that helped reinvigorate my spark and interest in video games again, and just channel my energy into other stuff.
Yeah.
Then I got a PS3, and then I was able to go back and play another fighting game. With the only other fighting game that I own every single game other than Smash, Virtual Fighter. And that's reinvigorated. I feel like I'm gonna test the waters, come out for one more tournament before I officially call it a quits.
Yeah.
Retire. I'll play casually, but I feel like playing 3D or 2D other fighting games I'm gonna see if it helped me improve in some areas in Smash.
Yeah.
See if that works.
We had a friend come over, our friend Tessa, she plays Mortal Kombat, and I like Mortal Kombat a lot. That's something that I'd like to get and start playing more often, because we played Injustice, which is like
They're about the same as far as the
thing.
mechanics.
We played Injustice for a while. Yeah, that's
wow, grown Simba.
Yeah, Grown Simba's he's badass. So the one before that waterfall one, that was the one after the graveyard that I was just on, and then this is the first one as an adult. I'm pretty sure is the graveyard, because I remember the graveyard as an adult, but we didn't get far as an adult. I think I only reached adult level like the one time, and then that was it.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. What?
But Mortal Kombat's a good one.
I have that on here. We can play that after this interview.
Oh,
We're almost
fun.
done. We're almost wrapping this one up.
Yeah.
I got Mortal Kombat 11 on here downloaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to enjoy this nice pizza.
Oh, for sure.
Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Is there anything like you wanted to throw out there for everybody?
No, I mean, no, just enjoy. Have a, get out there, get into some tournaments again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready for some normalcy again in person tournaments, and
June, we're coming back June 4th.
yeah, don't be discouraged. Everybody's had a crazy year.
Just play some offline.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
All right, hope y'all enjoyed this.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all next time in another edition of Niner Tales. Later. You got the queen.